Hello. Hello. So I know I normally don't stream today, but we missed a stream earlier this week, so this is kind of a little rain check stream. It is going to be a one league stream, but that's why I'm taking a nice, long, slow blue-white control league. Hopefully it'll give us a good amount of time. If it ends up being kind of a quicker league, I think we may do a little bit of an after show kind of thing. Maybe some Binding of Isaac or something like that. But this definitely has potential to be like a 3-hour long league. So we'll see. We're going to play tonight's stream by ear. We'll see how long it ends up being. But I think it's only going to be one Magic League for tonight. But it should be a pretty sweet one. So I had so much fun playing Wafatapo's Bant list. And then after he played that Bant list, he then he got second in first place, but just crushed 2 back-to-back Modern tournaments playing straight blue-white that is using a lot of similar elements to the Bant list that we played. So I thought it would be fun to give these blue-white lists a try. So this was the more recent one. I figured we would go ahead and run that one. It's got some really interesting things going on. So we're still very heavy Verdict, very heavy to Fairies. Those were 2 elements that were prominent in the other one. We've got Factor Fiction as a huge card advantage spell, and this one was insane last time. It was so sick. It was nice. It was perhaps a little nicer in that list because we had 3 Eternal Witnesses, so the things that hit the bin we could pick up, or we could pick up Factor Fiction again. That was huge. We have 1 Snapcaster Mage in this deck, so nothing too crazy to go along with that. But still, it's a very big pull you ahead card. Maxed out on counter spells, maxed out on Archmage's Charms, 2 Cryptic Commands, lots of counter spells here. No Path to Exiles. We are on 4 Prismatic Ending. Though the paths feel a little bit less necessary when you are on 3 copies of Supreme Verdict, right? The reason why you want paths over Prismatic is that Prismatic misses on some threats. Instant speed does matter as well, but missing on Murktide is really big. But this list is just not cold to Murktide, right? We have 4 Teferis. Teferis are a pretty good response to Murktide. Bouncing Murktide is very strong. And then uncounterable Supreme Verdicts. If they go for it on a turn where it's like a little more mid-game, you've got Verdicts to deal with it along with any of the smaller threats that are along with it. We have 2 Teferis, the last one for 5 mana ones. We have 2 of those, no Jaces, just Teferis. The Bant list had 1, but it also had a game plan that could win with attacking with the... let me close my door real quick. The Eternal Witnesses and the Ice Fang models. We don't have those in this one, but what we do have is something a little bit similar to Ice Fang in Shark Typhoons. A full playset of Shark Typhoons. But yeah, still a little bit less of the attacking plan, so 2 Teferis here. We still do have 1 Solitude. I will say this card has been impressing me. I did not think it was going to be as good as it has been. It's certainly more... It is going to be more impressive in that Bant list than it's going to be here, because that Bant list did have 2 copies of Ephemerate, and this card pairs really well with Ephemerate. But I do think it is very good standalone. When you get to hardcast this card, it's insane. Like, it's so good. Against the decks where it is good, if you get to the point of the game where you can hardcast it, it's insane. And when you're not hardcasting it, it's pretty good. it's still pretty solid. Very, very useful card to have against decks like Hammer Time and whatnot. We also have Chalice of the Void. 2 copies of Chalice of the Void main deck. Cascade is a tricky deck. I think the Cascade decks in general can be tricky matchups for control. when you have 4 Teferi Time Ravelers and 2 Chalice of the Void's main deck, they get a lot less tricky. We also are playing 0 1-drops outside of Prismatic Ending, so this is also a card that can be placed on 1 in the matchups where that is good and be great, you know? So it's not just, it's really aiming to be on 0 if it's Cascade or 1 otherwise. And that's kind of the deal. And then occasionally you put it on something else that matters if you hit a late game where it's good against something else. Prismatic isn't even a 1 if you have Chalice down. Correct. Yeah, you can Prismatic ping additional. So that is the synergy there. If you had multiple Snapcasters, a mix of Prismatic and Path seems like it'd be good. I do think there is definitely a world where you want to play a mix. It all depends on the configuration of the deck that you're going for, but I do think Path is absolutely a playable Magic card. A lot of people are on the side of like, you just don't play Paths anymore at all. I think that's wrong. I think you do play Paths. I think there are plenty of builds that want to be playing Paths, and I agree if you're playing more Snapcaster Mages, Path gets more appealing. Definitely agree with that. But this particular list, I think it's fine to not have the Paths. Especially with the Chalices, right? The Chalice is a good reason to not be playing them. And I think Chalice is a pretty good call right now. There are 4 castles total. Love that. I love the castle lands. Castle Vantress. We got 3 Castle Vantress, 1 Castle Ardenvale. I'm glad to see there's an Ardenvale here because I love that card so much. This is like my favorite card to be in the Manland slot of a deck. I love Castle Ardenvale. And then there's also a Celestial Colonnade. So we've got some action going on in our lands. We do have the Rogrin Triome in order to get the 3rd color of mana for Prismatic to be able to hit 3 drops. And we also have 2 copies of Spreading Seas. In the first list, one was in the board, one was main. Now both are main. These are a response to Urza Saga, and then of course they have, you know, their traditional matchups that they're good against, decks that are going to have like Valakut in it or whatever, and then Tron, of course. And then Yapida, you know, can hose a variety of other strategies. Another big one that's very popular right now is Cavern of Souls in the Elementals deck. And a deck like this that has so many counterspells in it, something like Spreading Seas to deal with a Cavern of Souls seems great. Field of Ruin has been kind of a tricky one to play in control decks these days because you're playing 2 counterspells and 3 Archmage's Charms, so it can be really hard to find that window to play a colorless land. So, yeah, Spreading Seas makes a decent amount of sense here. If you don't have Solitude, what would you play instead? Well, it does depend on the rest of the construction of the deck, but like I was saying before, I do think Path to Exile is a reasonable card to be playing right now. It's a little bit awkward to be playing alongside Chalice. Not that awkward. I think a 1-of Path is fine. You know, if you want to do 2 Path and 3 Prismatic, I think that's fine too. You could do some kind of a split. But I do think Path to Exile is a fine card to play in that slot if you don't have access to Solitude. Real quick look at the board and we'll get started. So we've got a Fracturing Gust. We're ready for those artifact and enchantment strategies. It's nice to not get like punked out by enchantments. Enchantress. Engineered Explosives. This card is just pretty high value right now. Very good against Hammer Time. Good against just like any of the Saga strategies, and then a variety of decks that are, you know, cluttered around a particular mana cost it's good for. And again, the Rogrin Triome, like it working with the Prismatic Ending, works with Engineered Explosives as well. We've got a lot of Dovin's Vetoes. This card is very good. This deck is totally designed with Cascade decks in mind, and Dovin's Veto is one of the better answers to have against the Cascade decks, because it is uncounterable, which means it does not care about Force of Negation. If they go for it on your turn, you can Dovin's Veto the spell, and it is going to be countered. It does not matter if they have their Force of Negation. The other card that's very good at doing that is Flusterstorm, which is also here in 3 copies. I think this is an absolute nightmare deck for any of the Cascade decks. Not only do we have Chalice, not only do we have Teferi, but then in the board we have 6 counterspells that are like very difficult for their deck to beat. The matchup seems like it's going to be insane. Should be insane. Should be good. Should be good. Should be a nightmare match for any of the Cascade decks, honestly. We've got 2 summary dismissals. I don't know what to tell you about that one. We used to play it for Tron. I think what I've been told is that Tron is actually kind of creeping back up, and maybe this was a response to that. Tron is supposedly pretty good against the Elementals deck, which is getting very popular. So as that deck gets popular, Tron potentially gets popular. Summary Dismissal is our way of countering an Ulamog, which is traditionally a difficult threat for control to deal with. Even if you counter it, answer it, that cast trigger gets your Teferi or your Shark Typhoon or whatever it is, and you're just boned, you know. So Tron creeps back up. Summary Dismissal is actually a pretty cool counterspell to have against them. It's a slow one. It's really there to catch the Ulamog deal. You know, your counterspell being 4 mana can be pretty rough against Tron, but they're usually not doing it till 4, so if you're on the play, you can catch it. Well, they're never doing it before 4, but you can catch it, and then you have tons of other counterspells to catch the things before that, hopefully. So that's Summary Dismissal. We've got a Celestial Purge. This card's it's always reasonable. it's always gonna, you know, see play here and there in the control decks. I think it's a fine one to have right now. Red and black are pretty popular colors in the format, and it's a nice one. Good way to deal with like Lure stacks, Kroxa, stuff like that. Same thing with Sanctifier and Vec. It's also the like graveyard card of choice here. I think it would not be unreasonable to play Rest in Peace as well somewhere in here. We don't really rely on our graveyard at all. We have 1 Snapcaster Mage. Other than that, I think it's fine. I think this one's cool. It does kind of serve a like multi-purpose role, it being pro red and black. You bring it in against these Lure stacks, and it is a pretty significant roadblock. I think it's a little bit awkward though with us being like such a heavy Supreme Verdict deck. Still a cool one. Iro, thank you for 5 months. Thank you so much for using your Prime here. And then the last sideboard card, Tempted by the Auric. It's 4 mana, blue, colorless. For each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls with mana value 3 or less. I have no idea why we are playing this card. I think the highlight is doing something like stealing a 3 mana Teferi. That seems like a pretty sweet blowout in the right matchups. Renin 6 seems like a cool thing to be able to steal. It is a lot of mana. I'm guessing it is primarily for those 2 cards. It's good against Kroxa. It would be good to steal a Kroxa that has been cast and then unearthed. That is technically true. I'm not sold by this one at all. I'm not sold by this one at all. The rest of the cards in the deck, I see I'm on board with this, you know. I get it. The Summary Dismissals, I feel a little bit outdated. But, you know, if Tron's making a comeback, I don't think they're unreasonable. That one I'm not so sure about. I'm not so sure. About the right. Do I got a good planes? Oh, I don't even have a good planes. Dude, we gotta fix these lands. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how that one comes into play. I'm not sold by it. It's a really cool card. I don't know about it, though. All right. So this is the plan for the evening. Let's see how this deck treats us. Playing that Bant deck made me just want to play blue-white again so badly. I had so much fun with that Bant deck. So here we are. It was a lot of fun. It made me feel things playing the blue-white control again, you know. That deck really felt like even though it was that Bant Eternal Command deck, it really just felt like a blue-white control list, and we were having these crazy, grindy, long matches. F your alert. What do you mean? No, it came up. I said the thing. What happened? It came up. You're good. Exactly, Fran, exactly. Alright, what did I miss? Back instead of core. I like core for the burn matchup. Seems quite common. Yeah, well, you'll notice there's no graveyard hate here, right? So this is kind of a dual purpose. It's not as good as Rip as interacting with a graveyard. It's not as good at interacting with the graveyard as Rip. It's not as good at hosing the red and black decks as core. It falls kind of in the middle, is serving as like a kind of dual purpose one. Yeah, you could just play Dispute, maybe. I don't know. This card seems bad to me, but we'll see. Hey, Sheeps, thank you so much for subbing 10 months now. This isn't Teamer. You're right. This is not Teamer. This is not Teamer. I did have fun with Teamer, though. That was a really fun league. That was a long deck explanation. Did I miss anything? If I missed your messages in chat while I was explaining all that, I apologize. Just say it again. Yeah, I actually did, Marco. It was a lot of fun. We played that last time. We ended up 4-1-ing, I believe. Very, very fun deck to play. I meant to put it on YouTube, but unfortunately a chunk of it got muted because I got rickrolled, and I foolishly let the song play the entire time. Alright, we're going to mulligan this one because we only have one land. We'll keep this one. Okay, so this is a problem. Hopefully we draw a prismatic ending. This style of deck is definitely rough for us. Definitely rough for us. Wafatapo's lists are usually not super ready for very early plays. Yeah. What is this? Mardu Burn? Mardu Lura's Burn is about to kick our teeth in. Uh-oh. Oh, we lose. Yeah, this is pretty over. This is pretty over. Not a... Oh, Jesus. Whatever, we're just dead. I could counter that and take 2, but like my outs verdicting anyways. We're dead. But that is, you know, that is the deal with the, like I said, these Wafatapo lists. They're going to be really soft into this kind of a strategy. So, yeah, all right. I'd rather just not show them more. Definitely dead. Clark, that seems a little biased, being that we're playing against Mardu Burn. That doesn't feel particularly fair. Alright, I'm putting these in. Chalice definitely strong. I take out Spreading Seas. Off is not probably something I can afford to do. I could steal a creature. Probably going to bring in Flusters. Flusters seem like a pretty good way to trade for spells. They're clearly playing a very burn. Like they had Boros Charm and whatnot, you know, so having 1 mana counters for a lot of their spells seems pretty good. These could be efficient sweepers. Teferi's not the strongest here. Vetoes are maybe a consideration, but I like Fluster more than that. It's a little bit awkward that I'm like also kind of trying to Chalice on one, but I think that's fine. Why no Summary Dismissal in this matchup? That's true. It does counter spells. I can counter a spell and then I can Summary Dismissal the the Eidolon trigger, even though I could have just Summary Dismissaled anyways, and then it would also counter my first counter spell. Alright, I think this seems fine. Oh, baby. Damn, there's like a lot of good cards here. Mulligan. Okay. Okay. So this is a deck that definitely is heavily focused on like card advantage, the card advantage axis of Magic, and I think a weak spot is definitely going to be matchups like this. A lot of the format, even the aggressive decks, like even if you look at decks like Hammer Time, I think value is still a part of the game plan. But if we hit a matchup that is just absolute raw kill you, you know, it's just raw about getting you dead, then we're going to struggle. So I have the option of either leaving up Counterspell here or Prismatic Ending the Goblin. I am going to choose to Prismatic Ending the Goblin and play a fetch land. Clark, this is decks evolve, decks change. This I am not referring to blue-white control. I'm referring to this specific build of blue-white control. The control as an archetype is a type of deck that can drastically change its kit, its toolbox based on the format it's trying to be ready for. This particular build is not ready for matchups like this. Builds in the past have been ready for control, or for burn matchups. They play things like timely reinforcements and more low to the ground spot removal, your Path to Exiles and whatnot. This is not playing those, so the matchup becomes worse. Let's go ahead and just play an island. Let's say go. Counterspells look pretty rough into Eidolon. You're often only saving 1 or 2 points of damage if you're countering a burn spell. It's usually still worth it to counter creatures, though. We're not looking great. Not looking great. Snapcaster is particularly bad against Eidolon. Going to counter this Eidolon. Take 2 to counter it. How bad is snooping there to chump? It's bad because I'm going to lose 2 life. They're going to kill it. They're going to connect, and that I'm not going to have a counterspell to stop their follow-up play. So it's very bad in my opinion. Probably taking 4 this turn, at least. I am going to try to make the Snapcaster move now that I have a counterspell to hopefully protect it. going to target this counterspell. They're going to Boros Charm me. It's a good play. I'm going to counter that and go to 6. Hopefully trade these off. Hope they just have like 2 drops stuck in their hand. They don't. They've got a bolt. They're going to probably kill my Snapcaster. They may choose to hit me, though. I think they should kill my Snapcaster Mage. There's an argument for not countering there. I think it's fine. So I'm going to go to 4. I'm going to play my Teferi. I'm going to tuck their Eidolon. I'm going to go to 3, unfortunately, because of the land, unless I draw another non-pain land. All right. Yeah, well, I'm going to go to 3. we lose. This is a very rough matchup if it's not painfully obvious to see here that this is as unideal as something can be, as non-ideal of a matchup as we could hope to see in this deck with this deck. You got it, boss. All right, well, might be a quicker league if we see more matchups like that. That is a pretty nightmare scenario. This is a deck, as you can see by a lot of the card decisions, a deck that is designed with a more mid-rangey, control-y, grindy format in mind. A format that cares more about value than it does throwing lava spikes at the face. Ooh, 1 second, I got a dog that wants to come in here. USA, thank you for 21 months. That's a lot of months. Hello. Would you like to come sit in here? Yeah. Do you want to like sit up on the bed? You want to sit up here? Here, you want to come up here? Here, come up. Oh, you do. Okay. Okay, sit there. Look at that. Look at that. Bed dog. I don't get a lot of bed dog. I'll go ahead and keep this one. Please move, you're blocking the dog. I wonder if I can get move like my nasty hamper out of the way. Can I get dog cam to also focus? There you go. Kinda. Hold on, I have the technology. I have the technology. There it is. There it is. You like blue moon, right? Show us foil Vidalcan Shackles. Vidalcan Shackles is not a card I have ever believed in blue moon, so I do not own one. I have never believed in that card being good. And so I absolutely reject that one and return your points. Anything but a foil Vidalcan Shackles. See, that I've got. Oh, here, I posted this in the Discord. But I want to post it here too. This is my newest cool stuffed binder edition. You guys know I really like 7th edition foils. That's like some of you know that. I got a new 7th edition foil that I really like. I wanted one of these. There was one up there on the cheap. It's kind of a random card, but the art is just so freaking cool, dude. It's a foil Sarah Advocate. Like, totally random card, but the coolest freaking art. This angel. This, like, battle angel, man. She looks awesome. The, like, double sword thing. Sword and a spear. She got, like, armor on her wings. Card's sick. That's my newest cool stuff. Cool binder. Foil Revelin Riches. I don't have. You can't. You can't request cards. So you can pick a color or a card type. I don't have a foil Revelin Riches. That's so specific. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Glacial Fortress here. Comes into play tapped. But I don't have a Spreading Seas target, and if I were to draw a blue source next turn, I want to be able to have Archmage's Charm up. So, and I see your favorite artifact. That's something I can do. A card that says win the game. That's something I can do. Show us a foil Rashad import. Oh, you are kidding me, dude. No way is this... Did they just juke us and this is just another burn matchup? And they're just being bad burn and not playing Luris? Like, what a... Don't you play an idol. Dude, are you serious? What is this league? It's cursed. This league is cursed. This league is cursed right off the bat. Oh. Wow. This is truly a cursed league. This is truly a cursed league. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I said this was going to be a 3-hour league, not if I can hit burn 5 times in a row. Show us a foil from Innistrad to RTR era Jeskai control. Oh, that's half my binder, my guy. Green 6-drop. Green 6-drop. Green 6-drop? This green 6-drop? Can I wear it with my headphones on? I kind of can. Foil from Innistrad RTR stand. I'm gonna think like what's like the hottest one? What card is like the most iconic card from that era? Definitely Spreading Seas here. Nice, we hit our land. That's good at least. Do you have any sweet alpha foils? Yeah, I got a lot of those. I've got a full foil alpha set. Yeah, but Snap is now, right? Like, Snap is still... Like, what... Electrolyze is the one that's coming to mind as, like, a Jeskai control era card. A Jeskai control card from the Innistrad to RTR era. Like, that's when I started playing Modern. What card is your crown? It is entirely foil Colossal Dreadmaws. Or this card, I guess. Idol, thank you so much for that sub, by the way. And Edo, thank you for the sub. Thank you guys for subbing. And thank you for using your Prime sub as well. 2 burn decks is just nasty. I love it. Thank you for the great content. Yeah, this is a particularly brutal league so far. I'm actually gonna get an island here and cycle. Thank you guys both for subbing. And thank you. Ooh, foil of Johnny Vengeance. Oh, that's a good one. No, that's actually got to be the best one. Don't look over my... Oh, Hendrik, what's up? I didn't see yours. I'm really curious what you're going to pick for my foil choice. What did you pick? Oh, a foil that someone somehow has to do with cheese or that you can make about cheese. Wait. A foil that somehow has to do with cheese or that you can make it about cheese. Foil that I can do, that I can somehow relate to cheese. There's got to be something. You got Blood Moon. Oh, that's a good one. Blood Moon. Moon cheese. That's a good one. That is a really good one. Your favorite kind of cheese? Cottage cheese? Ugh! It's the nastiest kind of cheese. Though, if I had the gingerbread cottage thing, I could do that. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, there's really no play here. I can take the turn back. I could just flash in a Solitude. I guess that demands that they kill it. Cottage cheese is the literal worst. That's true. Heavy foil 7th edition 4 spike. Oh, that's a sick one. 7th edition so good. I say it every time, but 7th edition Wrath of God is like the highest card on my want list, dude. Foil 7th edition Wrath of God is just like the cleanest card in all of Magic. And they're so expensive. They are just so expensive. Depressingly so. Best 1-drop. Best 1-drop white removal spell. I got that one. Man, we're going to have a serious show and tell after this. I have a Battle Royale Wrath of God. Does that count? No, it doesn't. But, yeah, it's still cool. Alright, we've got a Chalice of the Void coming off. That's actually kind of sweet. Thank you, Joe Fish. I'm glad you think so. I am glad you think so. Chalice on 1. Snap resolves. Attack you. You got a lightning bolt coming up. Easy. Look how good this Chalice looks. Dude, maybe I can win this game. It's a good draw. Sunbaked Canyon. Damn. Well, I gotta awkwardly go to 6 here. Whoa! Hendrick, 20 subs. Holy cannoli. Holy guacamole. That's a lot of subs. Whew! That's like a billion subs, dude. My goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hendrick coming back strong, man. Hendrick coming back real strong with 20 subs. Good lord. Hendrick came to the stream in just an absolute force of nature. He came in and was just like 500 subs in an insanely short amount of time. Are they casting something into double 1-drops? Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Cryptic. That's a good. Skewer the critic. It's a little annoying. Imagine a billion subs. I mean, that's like basically a billion subs. It's pretty close. This is interesting. Oh god, I forgot I have a crown on. I want to break the crown. I could go counter. I guess I could actually pick up this and put it over here this turn. That actually seems pretty good. But I am going to counter draw here, I think. No, I didn't want to minus yet. I'm going to minus this turn, though, to pick up Spreading Seas and move it to Sunbaked. You missed the first crowning. Well, it was like a pseudo crowning. They got advantage. Somebody redeemed show a foil 6-drop, green 6-drop, so I decided to go for the crown. God, my posture here is ridiculous. Oh God, I upset Jess. I have to take off the crown. Shh. None of you saw any of this. Nobody saw anything, especially not Jess. Let's just gift 1/7 of the total world population in subs. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Might as well go to 1, right? Yeah, why not? Might as well go to 1. One difference between 1 and 2 when I have a chalice on 1 in play is like not all that big of a deal. But if I factor fiction, it is a big deal. Factor fiction's huge. So I'll go to 1 in factor fiction. So if I put chalice on 2, they do still have a couple of outs. They're worried about chalice on 2, right? But they can still... It basically cuts them to just skewer the critics. But... I'm going to take this. And be pretty happy about it, honestly. I already played a colonnade. Lightning Helix off the top. Ooh. Hey, Jess, thank you for the bits. Still mad, but I want an emote. That's fair? That's fair. That's fair. Is my spot in top 3 subs still solid? It's gotta be, right? I think it's gotta be. I think we can pretty safely say it is. Five, 9. All right, well, we have lethal next turn. Eidolon of the Great Revel. That can... Do I know the last card in their hand? I do, right? It's a 1-drop that I revealed. I think it's that lightning bolt. Okay, so shuffling away Eidolon. I've got 1 counter spell here. If they light up the stage, yeah, this is fine. Okay. Wow, we won. That's great. Bring in these, definitely bring in the dismissal. Cryptics. Chalice was a really good draw. It's like a pretty good draw. Excuse me. Have I ever told you that I just can't quit? What does that mean? Just can't quit what? Probably want like some number of these. I don't need that many Supreme Verdicts. Having some is kind of nice though. I don't hate having some. Like Eidolon is a really annoying card, and having a no damage way to deal with Eidolon. How's the list felt? I don't know, Jacob. I've played against Mardu Burn and now Boros Burn, and Burn is an atrocious matchup for a list like this, so I don't have a fair say yet. Yeah, okay. I could be convinced I just want like a bunch of vetoes. Where's my timely reinforcements? Let's go real boomer. Where's my Baneslayer Angel? Yeah, it's true, Sam. We're thinking the same thing. Thanks, Jess. I'm a train conductor in life as a job, and in the second, I see the hype train coming. I'm just like, well, every train needs a train manager. A train manager? Do trains have managers? Is that the same? Is that a conductor? Look at that dog, dude. Oh my god. Look at him. What are you doing? What are you doing? You being cute. You're adorable. You like being up on the bed? Huh? You like being up on the bed? The opponent's thinking about their hand, so we get quality dog content while we wait. The eyebrows, man. The absolute eyebrows of this dog. I'm a head conductor, so that would be a train manager. I manage all the processes that have to do with the train. Oh, that's a cool title. I want to be a train manager. That sounds cool. They're thinking about that burn hand. Does it have enough burn spells? Does it have enough cards that say deal 3 damage to the opponent? Sometimes 4. How does special enforcement officer sound? I mean, I guess that sounds pretty cool too. Kings just told me. Oh, he's not liking Kaladesh Limited. I drafted a Kaladesh deck with the free Kaladesh draft on Arena, and I haven't played it yet. But I drafted it. It looked kind of fun. But everyone who's been playing him is like, man, I forgot how bad Kaladesh is. You're a Green Beret IRL. I don't believe you. But if you are, that's really cool. But I don't believe you. You're both of those? Well, that's an even cooler title then, Hendrik. Why is there a stream tonight? We had a rain check stream earlier this week. So I'm doing a little rain check stream this evening. Well, the opponent's like taking forever. I could bang out a couple of those foils maybe. We've got some of those to do. Let's see. I need my modern binder. I need my cool stuff binder. We might need the commander binder. So, I just jammed myself in the stomach. That didn't feel good. All right, let's see. Camera scene. Happy dog. All right, now it's just me. But well, you can see him too. So first on the list, while we wait for our opponent, who's taking 17 years, we have got favorite artifact. All-time favorite artifact? This was probably the artifact I most wanted at any point. I don't know if I would say it is my. I don't know if I would say it is my favorite artifact, but it is definitely the artifact I most wanted. What are guesses? Take some guesses. What's the artifact I'm gonna pull out? What's the artifact I most wanted? If I can find it, what did I do with it? Hello? Hello? Where is it? What? Where is it? I'm gonna scream. I have no idea where it is. It should be right here. I'm gonna scream. No. The opponent kept their hand. No. Oh, wait, did they actually keep it? No, they mulliganed. I'm going to keep mine because my hand's good. Well, maybe I'm not going to show you my favorite artifact. Maybe that was a complete lie, unless it's somehow in the commander binder? It shouldn't be. It is! It's in the commander binder! What? Why is this in the commander binder? Alright, what are the... Sam, you cheated. Also, no, I don't have that. You have that. You have a German Crucible. Snaring Bridge, Mox Diamond, Up Ya Bum, Vidalcan Shackles. No. Alright, here it is. Well, Sam was right, but Sam was like half right. It's Crucible. I wanted the foil Crucible so badly for my blue-white deck back in the day. I have with like what are they called? Ghost Quarters. Before Field of Ruin, when it was just Ghost Quarters and they just become strip mines. Oh, dude, that was god, that was like the dirtiest thing to do to somebody in old school Modern. Not top. Well, that was never like legal for me in Modern. And when I played Legacy, I didn't foil out my Legacy deck. So that actually probably would have been one, but it just wasn't legal. Check previous. Just send it again. I don't know which one it is. You did know, Sam. That's true. You did know. But you're the one with the cool German one. He's got a German foil Crucible of Worlds. I've just got a lowly English one. Yeah, Gideon Jura. That was the same time frame. Love me some Gideon Jura. The card's awesome. Message, errors, check preview. Well, just tell me what the message is, Logical. Ever heard of folding clothes? Oh, because I got that big pile of... Well, that was just today. I didn't have time to fold them because I was busy playing video games. And I did laundry, so I just threw them all on a pile for now. Foils are overrated? Yeah, if you're lame. They're perfectly rated if you're a cool person. So, I don't know, Moondrius. I don't know. That looks kind of bad. Check previous message. Some random emotes that show anger. Thanks, Ursa. Thanks, Ursa. Nobody's going to be sending me messages anymore. They're just going to be telling me to look at whatever their previous message was. None of them are just going to be messages. Yeah, we have more foils coming. There were a lot of show and tells to do, but they gave me enough time to do one. But I have like 10 others we need to do. My hottest demon? Spider redeemed my hottest demon. Okay. I don't know about hottest demon, but it's, I think, the only demon card I have. No, I have two. I have two demons. When are we going to beat up Evan? Wait, what? Yeah, of course I do, Clark. We have more, but I can't stop the game of Magic. Though I guess I could, because they're taking 6 years. I guess I could do another. A card that says win the game. Let me just grab any of my commander decks, because I've got exactly one of those cards, and it's in both of my commander decks. Can you guess what card it is that I have a foil of that says win the game on it? This is a toughie. This is a real tricky one. Can anyone guess what card it is? What is the end point of all of the combos in my commander decks? Surprise! It's Thassa's Oracle! Because why would it be anything else? It's actually like a dope foil, though. It's actually a super cool foil. It looks really good in person. That like blue ocean background looks really nice. Psh, that's like the best card, man. That card needs to be banned. Dude! Don't say that. I mean, it could be, and then I just put in Labman, and then, because that's fine in this deck, right? Because I just go like Omniscience, I'm drawing a bunch of cards, and then I just go, I go Labman, more enchantments, that's fine. But then he can get killed, so that's a little bit risky. But I guess I have things that make it so he can't be killed, actually, while I'm doing it. Alright, Corey, I'm actually going to need that cool old border Labman that you got. We went to the card store together, and we were like perusing the case, and he was like, "Oh, old border Labman," and he called it first, so it was only fair. Wow, they didn't cast anything there end step. They only have 3 cards in hand. I don't think I cycled a draw here. Getting to the point where I think green decks may be actually advantage versus Adnaz because of endurance, so Oracle is fine now. Look at this. They just keep playing Sunbait Canyons in cashing them in. This is wild. This makes things a little bit safer. Bolt's fine. I've won burn matchups from rougher spots than this. No, that wasn't a greedy Teferi. That was a necessary Teferi based on the way the game's been going. Their hand sucks, you can tell, so. Yeah, he's chilling back there. Kind of looks like he's maybe a little hot, but he has water and everything. So. It's awkward because I have like Teferi that can bounce this and Prismatic Ending, but it's going to deal the damage to me before I can do that. I've got more counterspells in my hand, it's fine. This becomes instant speed now that I have Teferi too. Nice. Okay. Turning the corner here is gonna... I mean, like, we've kind of turned the corner in terms of we have control of business here. We're in the absolute danger zone, but, like... in terms of, like, actually closing out the game... kind of awkwardly have to use a draw spell here, I think. This is not looking super hot. Okay. Right, because I needed this. 1, 2. Did I? Oh shoot! Was that the hollowed fountain there? Ah, that was. Well, no, because if I don't want to crack, yeah, but that was probably the hollowed fountain. Get rid of all those red cards out of your graveyard, opponent. You're at 14. Two mana deal 1 is fine. It's also, I also just get to instant speed ending it, which is also fine. In fact, it's pretty good. Really trying to avoid taking. I shouldn't be taking. I don't know. Maybe I needed to connect with Colonnade. No, because it's still. It's. You know, I didn't need to hit with Colonnade there. They'd be at 8 here, and they still wouldn't be dead. But now next turn, I can now, without having taken damage, still have. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. I get the 2 swing here. I'm going to use the Fluster while it's live. It's just, like, not super easy to be live here, even though it's, like, not the most efficient counterspell I could be using. Alright, so they're sending back Shark Typhoon. Then I go to 6 mana after. I can make a 4/4 Shark, attack now. I can Teferi, have this up. If they don't do anything, I can Shark Typhoon and it's lethal. I don't think it's just pass. fight. Maybe it is. But I have lethal with a 4/4 shark. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I untap 2. I've got 6 mana. What if, can I make a 4/4 shark with countering and playing the shark? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus counter. Okay, so I just attack and pass, and then I have Archmage's Charm plus shark. That's enough. Okay. Look at that. We win. Six, 8. Look at that. And just like that, we win a terrible matchup. Not even a big problem. NBD. Don't you? Who needs cards that say gain life on them? Not me. Not me. Okay, let's do some show and tells here real quick. We've got Spider. All right, I don't need all 3 binders here because some people redeemed some really weird ones. All right, we've got Spider. Show us your coolest demon, your hottest demon. I'm gonna go with this one. You get a little bonus with this one. All right. So this is complete. Here's hottest demon. Hottest demon. Hottest demon. Demon. Right here. Krav the Unredeemed. Let's see if I can get better lighting on this. So this was the Battle Bond partner, where it is this cool ass demon, and then bam, this cool ass angel partner. And they're in each other's art, and it's super cool. The art looks awesome. It's like an angel and demon partner combo. And the card's insane. 1 black, sack X creatures. Target player draws X cards, gains X life, and then put X counters on Krav. Card's nuts. Card's nuts. So there's my favorite demon. A World Enchant. I believe this is technically a global enchant. Yeah, it does say each other global enchant, so it must be. A foil Opalescence. I think this is it doesn't say World Enchant anymore, but I don't know when they made him stop saying World Enchant, but it says each other global enchant. So I assume that's good. Opalescence. Bam. Didn't think you'd have one? Well, ha! Kinda do. Kinda do. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. The Many Languages of Terra Mundi. So just like a bunch of Terminus. I think they're here. God, those are in a couple of different places. We've got a Terminus, but it's not English, but it is still just called Terminus. We got that one. We've got the Capolinia. Capolinia? Bam. We've got, that was probably loud, and I apologize. We've got the Endpunkt. My favorite ones. My German ones. The absolute Endpunkt. The coolest one. I think that's all I have other than English. A foil that somehow has to do with cheese, and that one we solved. That one I was a little stumped on. But a great suggestion from the chat. You know what? The problem with this is like mine aren't all that hot. I have these, but Blood Moon is a great one for that because the moon is, of course, made of cheese. I've got the Masters 25 one. I ultimately went with these because I thought it was cool that they had the moon in the text box, but ultimately, I really want 8th edition ones. That's a cool foil. The moon's cool. I really want those 8th edition ones, though. Just knocking these out. There's your cheese one. The Jeskai Control. Jeskai can. Oh my gosh. An Innistrad RTR era Jeskai Control. So assuming you meant modern, this was a card that was always in my sideboard for Jeskai Control during that era. A favorite of mine. Can you guess what it is? Did you see it? Could you see it at the end there? Can you guess what it is? Put a guess right now. Innistrad RTR Modern Jeskai Control card. It's a hot one. I'll give you a clue. It's red. It's just red. It is only red. Well, I know that's on a delay, so I guess all of those answers. Here you go. Pillar of Flame. Oh my god. No, it's not Pillar of Flame. That's a sick one, though. All right, here it is. Oh, Thundermaw, dude. Oh my god, I loved Thundermaw Hellkite. Get those pesky Lingering Souls out of here. Lingering Souls? Not today, dude. They're gone. We had so many Lingering Souls in my meta, and I just... Oh, you got like 6 soul tokens in play? Gone. All of them. Every single one of them. Also take 5. You're dead. It's over. I love that card. Okay. Green 6-drop. I did that one. I put on the crown. A blue-red card that you wish was modern playable. Any of them? Well, I guess blue-red's actually pretty good these days. Well, there's only one answer for that, right? It's obvious what the one answer for the blue-red card that I wish was modern playable, right? There's only one answer. There's only one answer. And it is, of course, the combination of Splinter Twin and Deceiver Exarch. Why is this not modern playable? Let me play these cards, man. Let me play these cards. An obvious answer. Best white 1-drop removal spell. Well, that's an easy one. Only one answer there. Woo! And it is a clean answer. Oh man, put this into modern. Let's go. Just put it right in. Let us just play with swords. Actually, don't. Because this card's... When I got this, it was like a fraction of the price it is now. And now it's a lot. If they put this in modern, I'd have to get 3 more. And I don't want to do that. I can't afford to do that. Unusable card. What does that even mean? How is that card not usable? How is that not usable? Adding another one to the queue, a white non-planeswalker card that won you the most games. Who plays Legacy? Legacy and Commander. What? It's legal in multiple formats. Modern decks cost as much as Legacy at this point. A white non-planeswalker card that won me the most amount of games. Well, it'd be kind of cheating if I just pulled Terminus up again, because it would be Terminus, so I guess I'll just hit you with its sibling? I don't know. Little Entreat the Angels action. Little Anrufung der Angel. That's my favorite Entreat, too. There you go. That won me a lot of games of Magic. This particular card has won me many a games of Magic. My least favorite foil. I like all foils. And now show what would be my favorite foil out of all of the ones you would own. Your favorite foil. Where's my lands binder, dude? Where's my lands binder? Where's my lands binder? It's somewhere here. Brady, are you sitting on my lands binder? Where is it? Where is it? It's over here? Is it in my bed? Lands binder? Lands binder? What'd you do with it? There's a lot of good lands in there, my guy. Is it under the giant stack of clothes? No. Where's my lands? Huh. Well, it would definitely be in the lands binder. Hold on, give me one sec. I found it. All right. Fran's favorite card, favorite foil that I would own is right here. 100%. Did I not put these in my lands binders? Oh my god, it's not even in the lands binder. It's in my cool stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Brady. It's in my cool stuff binder. It is... It's in my cool stuff binder, right? Here it is. All right. You ready, Fran? I do have a lot of binders. I got a lot of foils. Here you go. There's the card you've probably played the most of my foils. It's also a dope one. I have all of the Bant ones, and dude, they look so sick. Like, look at Azorius Chancery. Are you kidding me? I wish this was the art for like the Shockland, man. Look, I mean the Shockland's good too, obviously, but like, look at that. It's so pretty with the light. Psh, see, you weren't expecting me to have one that's that close to what you play, right? You play a lot of that card. You actually play a lot of that. Dude, least favorite, I really don't know for that one. Hottest land. I've showed, I have a lot of lands that I find I have a lot of hot lands, I'll be honest. There's a lot of hot lands, so I kind of rotate. I pick Yavimaya Coast as one of my all-time favorites a lot, but I'll do, this is one of my other favorites. I'll do this one instead. But Old Border Yavimaya is definitely up there as one of my all-time. Maybe that might be my favorite, but this one's right up there with it. OG Foil Temple Garden is one of my favorite lands. Dude, I love the art on this. Oh my god. I love this one. This is maybe my favorite shock land. I really like God the Shrine too, though. This one's so pretty. God, we're doing a lot of show and tell right now. So much show and tell. Colossal Dreadmaw. Okay, here you go. There you go. I'm giving Fran back your points for the one my least favorite for now, because I don't know. I gotta think about that one. Foil that would make the best pet. Foil that would make the best pet. Well, that's just easy. That's just easy. Look at that. Plain and simple. The Secret Lair Arabo is just an awesome looking cat. Bingo. Portuguese card. I know I have some in Portuguese. I could be wrong. I think this is Portuguese. I think this one is Portuguese. Alright, if I'm wrong, you get your points back. If I'm not, well then I gave you what you were looking for. You tell me. I think this is Portuguese. Maybe? Oh yeah, that terminus, what? One of the terminuses was termini. Is this is Portuguese, right? I think this is Portuguese. It's also just like one of my hotter foils. It's got a little bit of damage over here, but there you go. It is cool. Well, there you go. Seems like you like foils. I do, yeah. This deck specifically is full of a lot of spicy foils because it's it's one of my babies. It's one of my 2 foiled out commander decks. This is Estrid / Tuvasa. It's both of them. Then the other one is my Niv deck. Okay, we're almost done. 2 less. The most Jess foil and a red Planeswalker. Well, Jess is mad at me right now, so those are probably the same card, right? It's probably I think I can 2 for 1 year right here. And Chandra Awakened Inferno, both a red Planeswalker and the one that most likely represents Jess in this particular moment. God, I wanted this card so badly when it came out. I was scouring the pre-release for it. Trying to find anybody that opened up a pack foil. Unfortunately, somebody did. So I got one. All right. We did it. We worked through the show and tells. You got to see a couple of the hot cards in my collection. I keep scaring my dog by throwing binders back here. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we are 1-1. We have played against Burn twice now. Not what we want to play against. Surprised we got a win. Portuguese foil, just lose to Japanese foil. I hate Japanese foils. Japanese, Chinese, Russian, Korean. None of these ones are not the ones for me. I like the ones that I can try to phonetically say. That I have even a remote idea. Plus, I just really don't like the look of... I mean, they're cool. Japanese ones are cool, but it's so overdone, man. It's always like the one everyone goes for. And it's just like, eh. I like German's my favorite. I like German, Portuguese, Spanish, French, Italian. I think those are the ones I always go for. But I usually try to go for German ones. I think those are really cool. But I like Portuguese, Spanish, French. I like all those as well. Yeah, I like English cards as well. I mainly only like to get foreign cards in very specific situations. So I like German cards, foreign cards. I really like to get my land bases, because I know what my lands do. They're generally very straightforward. I really like to try to get foreign lands. If it's a spell, some of them I pick up in a foreign language because I got them a lot cheaper. Like Portuguese Replenish, I found was dramatically cheaper than in English. Like, insanely cheap. Like, how much is that card in an English copy right now? Which is a foil Replenish. Probably like $1 bazillion, right? Like, no thank you. No thank you. That was, I think, 180. I'm taking that one all day long, right? Oh, there's another Portuguese one. Is it foil? Oh, it's not. No, okay. Whoop, got there. So I'll get it if it is dramatically cheaper and it's one of the languages I like. Then I'll get it if it's foreign. I'll get lands because I just think lands are super. I'll prioritize foreign lands because I think those are really cool. And then if it is a Terminus or Entreat the Angels, those are the two cards. I'm trying to get a foil of every language for those two cards. I have more for Terminus than I do Entreat. I don't have very many for Entreat. I think I only have 2 or 3 for Entreat. But Terminus I have like 4 or 5. 4? 5? 5? 4? Spanish cards don't get enough love. That's true. I have some pretty cool Spanish cards. I think it's maybe it's Italian. I'm trying to remember. I have a foil Rings of Brighthearth that is either Italian or Spanish. I can't remember. But I know I have a couple of cool Spanish ones. I think one of my shocks might be Spanish. One of my like OG foil shocks might be. Ooh, a little affinity action. Okay. Take the headphones off. So oh, well then I can't hear the. Okay, well yeah, I guess that's sure I could do that. There you go. Oh man, but I gotta get a haircut, or else the crown's gonna be stupid. Oh no, it feels so weird streaming without my headphones on. I don't have my headphones on. I hate this. I'm so used to having headphones on now. Why I need to get my hair under it. Oh, that doesn't look better. That looks worse, if anything. There's no more foil replenish here in Brazil, honestly. Yeah, I mean, foil reserve list cards are like impossible to find. You know what else is impossible to find now? You know what else is impossible to find? The duels, man. They're shocks. Foil original shocks are like gone right now. Or at least some of them. I know the blue ones are. I can put the headphones back on. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I just like foils, and your excitement is actually making me feel like I like them. They're so cool. They're just so cool and shiny. You have an OG foil steam vents. That's the one I'm missing. The German steam. I have 3 OG foil steam vents, and I don't have a German one. I have my German hollowed fountains, and I don't have a German steam vents. Ooh, basic swamp. I'm so jealous of that. Nebel, thank you. Reserving a deck for the next time you play Legacy. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, it's signed. Well, it's still cool. Oh, I'm still jealous of it. That is one of the ones I am missing. Swap for the fountain. You wish. I can't get rid of my fountains. You know how much blue-white I play? You know how much I play blue-white? Historically, a lot more than blue-red. God, those fountains are like... It's ridiculous. Like, look at this. Oh, hold on. There's like none. There's like none of them up there. $500 for the cheapest late play. Like if you wanted an OG foil hollow found right now, good luck. It's like they're just gone. That's insane. This sucks. That's really bad for me. I'm gonna counter that. Kind of hate countering that, but because I got this. Yeah, because And now they have that. Ooh, that's very cool. You playing Ragavan, you don't deserve the fountains. But I'm playing Ragavan in a deck that's also playing Hallowed Fountain. What do you mean? Why are they so expensive? High demand, low supply. Beyond that, I don't know. We're playing to Verdict this game. Well, there it is. Gonna go ahead and play a Teferi, an uptick, so that we have a good chance of hopefully untapping with him. If we untap with him, then we uptick again, and then instant speed Verdict to catch both of the dudes here. Foil Japanese ad Nas. That's sick. That's super sick. That construct taking out Teferi in one hit. That construct's not connecting with Teferi, right? They're not making one until the end of next turn. So I uptick. They make it on my turn, untap, and then have to make the other one right away or lose their saga, and then when they do, I Verdict. It doesn't matter that they tapped. It's on 1. It's not on 2. Craterhoof's gonna kill me. Yeah, if they are on the if they are on that build, that's true. If they're on the Neoform build. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair. That's not ideal. Are they tapping out of making a construct here? If they tap out of making it, no, they're not. That welding jar is a big issue. That is a big issue. Whoa, Skull Clamp, thank you for 5 subs. Oh my gosh. People have been really generous tonight. Thank you so much, Skull Clamp. Alright, they're getting to keep 1 out of the deal here. Hey, thank you so much. That's a 10-10. I'm dead, dude. I'm so dead. Oh my goodness, I'm so dead. How do they just got a 10-10 right now? Damn, I might actually... I wonder if I might have to Prismatic Ending that construct this turn. Because even if I take this out, 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, they didn't make another construct. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm just Prismatic Ending that. Do you kiss your bros goodnight? I don't live with any bros. Do you mean Brady? My dog? Regenerate does tap it, yeah. This is absurd. No, it might be a Verdict here anyways. Yeah, you know what? It's probably a Verdict here. I wonder if they use both their welding jars or not. Or if they just saved it for the construct. Like, use one on the construct and save the rest. Save the other one. That's kind of fine. A prismatic ending. That other Urza Saga is annoying. I can bounce it. They are going to save a monitor. I think that's... Nah. I don't know about that. Sure. Really just afraid of... I could just bounce Construct. I could bounce Saga. Kind of want to bounce Saga. I think I'm going to bounce Saga. Oh, there we go. And then I do Spreading Seas. Well, now obviously I wish I did here, but bounce there. Ending here. Save Seas for the Saga. I mean, I was trying to draw towards Seas at some point. I didn't think it was going to be the top card, but I was trying to buy time against Saga until I could find that Seas. I'm going to Foff. If they throw these at Teferi, I'm going to Foff in response. Yeah, because I don't want them to have, like, Metallic Rebuke or something like that. Brady, that's kind of nasty. Brady, that's a little nasty. Maybe we don't need the dog cam up right now while he's doing that. I'm going to take all these. Draw 4 is pretty messed up. Now I need to find another Verdict. That's not the worst. Kill your Saga. I should maybe have played another land there to be able to Archmage's Charm, because I actually need to kill that. Man, they have a lot of card draw on that deck. Holy cow. You got spidered? Oh, did you just get ignored by me? Dear Evan, I'm writing this just to let you know that I have played exactly one match of Magic today. That match was against Blue-White Control. While I did win, I still hold you at least partially responsible for this. What is that? Wow. Definitely gonna counter a cranial plating, or attempt to. Brady, every time I turn the camera on, he just goes right for his butt. Like, every time without fail, straight to the butt. It's really not cool. Kind of want both of these up. One of the 4 drops plus Archmage's Charm. It's Renaissance, but Uwuessance. How? Uwuessance? Not sure if you saw earlier, but here's the requested deck list. Oh, I did not see earlier. Thank you for posting it again. Yep, that's about right. I'll be playing that This upcoming Sunday. We'll be playing that this upcoming Sunday. Fafia. Thank you again for donating for that, Evil. This plus anything, please. Put anything else there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. They saw through me. They saw right through me. But now we're looking great. They have 4 cards in hand. I've got 5, and my 5 are pretty dang good. They're pretty dang good. And I've got a better board state because I have a Castle Vantress, and they have nothing. Oh, cool. It looks like a really cool list, Nebel. I'm down. I'm down to play it. Yeah, Saga would be their best draw. I need to be careful of Saga. But even then, I've got decent game against a Saga here. Takes up a lot of my resources. But yeah, that that looks like a fun deck. I'm definitely down. I've been playing a lot of like straightforward legacy decks lately, and that's been a lot of fun. But I'm like, legacy is a format I'm super down to get weird with the deck list. You know, definitely down to get weird with the deck list. I feel like I'm more I'm more interested in getting weird with those deck lists than I am with the ones in Modern. I don't know why that's the case, but that's definitely how I feel. We get to bring in Fracturing Gust, dude. This is like one of my favorite sideboard cards of all time, and every time I don't play it, I hit the matchups where it's good. And then every time I do play it, it never comes in. But now I get to play it. Hell yeah. Do we want Chalice of the Void against this deck on the draw? It's kind of funny on the play. You just like slam it on 0 and kind of cheese them. But is it good enough on the draw? Spreading, like, I gotta make 3 cuts here, and it kind of feels like these are the best things to cut. Teamertron League was my favorite league that I've watched. Like, my YouTube channel is like insanely small now that I completely neglected it, which is fine. I got to build it back up and whatnot. That's just the way it is. But the feedback I did get on the Teamertron League was pretty good feedback. People were into the Teamertron stuff, so that was fun. Their cards are Saga, Thought Monitor, Thoughtcaster, Refuel. Wait, so what are you saying? So you're saying not Chalice? What am I missing? Did you get some french fries before you play this in the right mindset? Oh. Sorry, Freed, I missed your first messages. That was a good message. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. You can't put Chalice on anything relevant. Yeah, it's like a meme to put it on 1, right? For sure. Ending is great. These are great. This is pretty great. Hear people like the co-streams on the tubes. Yeah. They liked ours at least. This card's like fine. It's pretty funny against Saga. Shark Typhoon's like interesting. I don't think you want Tempted here. I don't think I want the Tempted. I want everything. Can I 61 them? Would that be insane? Nah, I'll just 61 them. I can't think of a cut. I like all the cards. Well, that's what I was saying, Spider. So, like, it's a bit of a meme. I specifically didn't want to do it on the draw. But on the play, it can hose them. But we are only playing 2 Chalice. How's the deck been doing? I wandered off. That's been doing all right. We beat Burn, and then we showed off a bunch of foils, and then we are now up a game against Affinity. Would you want to play Teamertron with Mimic Vat? No. I play Teamertron again, but with Mimic Vat? That sounds a little suspect. The elementals die, they go into the vat. So you're saying you freebie out a Fury, let it die, and then you just have Fury under Mimic Vat? Yeah, I mean, that is pretty messed up, I guess. Would you want to play 3 words that should never go together? What? Teamertron Mimic Vat? I guess that's 4 words, but is that what you meant? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. What's with all these opponents that are tanking forever? Is everybody multi-queuing today? I know I've also been playing slow, but what the heck? My opponents aren't allowed to play slow. Only I can. That's the rules. Imagine me counting properly. Imagine. Kiki Chord Reanimator. That sounds like a sick 3-word combo. Kithkin Turbo Falling. Okay, that one sounds bad. I don't like that one as much. Reanimating a Kiki? That sounds pretty spicy. I used to do that. I had a weird Jeskai Splinter Twin commander deck for a while that had a reanimation sub theme, which sounds weird, but it was pretty cool. We had looting effects, and then there were Karmic Guide Revelark deals, but you'd have Karmic Guide to Karmic Guide back Kiki, target the Karmic Guide, pick up another combo piece. It was really weird, but it kind of worked. And then there were some other white reanimation spells that I used in there. It was a very weird commander deck, but it was actually pretty solid. It did pretty well. So that was kind of like Kiki Reanimator, but Jeskai Kiki Reanimator. Weenie Fog Depths. That seems conflicting. You miss playing Zur. I saw him sitting in the binder and want him back so much. Want him back? Just play it. What's stopping you from playing it? Being trash stops it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Some people still live under the the rock of Zur being one of the most busted commanders you can play, and it's just so far from true now. It's the same thing with Jeskai Narset of oh my god, those are they were busted in their time, but Commander's insane these days, man. Those cards they're good. They're good, but they are not the menaces of the format that they once were. Hey, we have the same turn 1 play. Tapped Guildgate. What's up, bud? You can go outside? Oh, I think he's got to go outside after this. Here, do I actually still have this? Oh, yeah, look, there he is. He's back. The dog is back. Might have to take him for a little walk after this. Go ahead. These are going to be pretty big constructs. I'm sorry, Nebel. What did you just say? Excuse me? The rumors of what? Wow. That is a very good draw. That is such a good draw. Stopping them from getting the deal. Wow, that is such a good draw. Stopping them from getting the welding jar is so big. I should have. I should have done this differently. I can actually. Well, I should have actually played the island there. I can still fetch shock and get rid of this. Do I want to take 5 off of this? Probably taking like 6 or 7. I get to verdict. Spellskite can't redirect if it's not a legal target. So if I'm doing this, exile target non-land permanent. If it's it could, right? You can target anything with it. It just won't exile it if it's I think they still can redirect it, and then it just won't exile the Spellskite. Okay. So it's not that big of a deal. That's actually fine. I'm just gonna say go. Hope they don't have a welding jar. And then if they do, I can go like engineered on 0. They probably don't immediately crack the jar. Okay. Take 7, but this is still not the worst for me. It's really not that bad at all. They only have 2 cards left. Now it's good for me. Easy verdict. Yeah, I don't really understand the talismans either. That does not seem particularly good. Spreading Seas would be a really good draw. Just saying. Like, they definitely have a needle, right? So I think I'm supposed to just blow up the engineered explosives here. They get to make another construct, and then I get to prismatic ending it. I think I'm supposed to just do this. Because if I just pass party back, Urza Saga happens, they go get a needle. And then I could use my Cryptic then, but I'd rather they make the construct, get their welding jar, I assume, and then I just prismatic ending the construct and have Cryptic up. Or if they deploy more threats, I just Verdict. Well, I guess they have jar though. Yeah, this is yeah, okay. Well, we can't lose this game now. Nice jar, opponent. Now I presumably get to resolve a factor fiction, depending on what they have here, and that's just going to be, yeah. Man, it feels so good to have the thing for jar. Oh wow, that was going to be a Shark Typhoon versus 4 lands is what that was going to be, and I was going to take a Shark Typhoon. It's so nice to like not be soft to jar and just 1 mana, get rid of it. That was awesome. That was cool. When did blue-white start getting good again for a while? It wasn't conventional wisdom, that it wasn't competitive. So the Ragavan decks are not as prominent as they've been. Urza Saga is still problematic, but this list is playing some things to be ready for Urza Saga to a degree. But it was really like the Ragavan decks that were super, super punishing to be playing a blue-white control deck. People are kind of like overcorrected for Ragavans and all that stuff. You're seeing them less. Makes playing blue-white a little more reasonable. Are you feeling this list at all? Maybe. How is this? Are the only changes the sideboard? I know Witchbane wasn't there last time. Witchbane wasn't there. So is the only change Witchbane? I don't know. I'm down to play it. I like it. I had a lot of fun playing it last time. I'm sure people would be down to see it again. All right. Really short break here. Let me just... I think this guy's got to go outside. So let me see if he's got to go outside. And, we'll keep playing. We're 2-1. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Let's keep playing. From the dark ages of Ragavan comes the Uwu-Assance. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Ooh, okay. Here's a chalice in the opener hand. Man, I hope this is Cascade. I hope this is a Cascade deck because, my God, this is a good Cascade hand. I'm not just gonna like blind put it on 0, but maybe I'll lose the match because I don't do that. No! No! Dude, it's Living End! I should have just put it on! No! Oh, I should have just put it on. Oh, imagine not just putting Chalice on 0. Ah, it's like the one thing that punishes me for waiting. Oh, that is such an absurd punish. All right, I still have Teferi. Teferi's still big. We got to draw our lands, of course. All right, cool. Well, we're fine. We should still be good here. They do play force negations and whatnot, but hopefully we can resolve it and get there. Oh, what an absolutely absurd punish. This is a very hard card for this deck to beat, though, if they don't have the force. Which they won't have. Which they do have. Which they don't have. And still don't have. Resolve. 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 Right here. Teferi. Right over here. Just right into play. Please resolve. Don't let me lose this game 1. Okay. Nice. That's quite the slow roll there, opponent. Hopefully they don't. Nope, they just do. Wow. Imagine losing this game. Wow. Wow, imagine losing this game. That is such a tilt, dude. Ugh. This fucking deck, man. When we played it too, it felt like this as well. I knew it. I said I was going to lose the game for not just playing that Chalice on 1. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Yep, they take our only out. Great. All right. You got it, Buster. But the good news is Flusters, Dovin's vetoes, and hopefully that means they lose. I'm bringing in just an absolute ass ton of interaction that should, like, WaFo did not want to lose this matchup, so it's just packed. Like, it is absolutely packed with interaction ready to go for it. We've got Chalices, Flusterstorms, Dovin's vetoes, Teferis. Like, it is to the brim. To the brim! I think I still want the verdicts, because verdicting after they pull it off is actually pretty good. I don't think I want summary dismissal over anything. Maybe over spreading seas. Sheeps, they can still cast their cascade spells. So if they cast them, they still get the cast trigger and get to cast Living End. No, this isn't good enough. Getting rid of black cards isn't good enough. Because they have enough blue threats that would still just kill me very easily. Daily quest mentioned mismatch Chalice. Yeah, I'm going to try it like this. Summary dismissal. Yeah. Man, that was such an absurd way to get punished. Ugh. Makes my stomach hurt. That was insane. Unfortunately, this hand just loses to a force negation, so... hopefully that doesn't come up. Very important question, is Dovin the baldest planeswalker? Teferi does have some hair. Probably. I can't confirm that, but probably. No, Karn. Karn's got to be more bald. Karn has to be more bald. I mean, he is literally just a marble. Glad I didn't just, like, F6 like I almost did. Okay, now I don't just slam Teferi. Not with a Dovin's Veto in my hand. Because invasive surgery requires you to have delirium, Joefish. Oh my goodness gracious. It's a joke, you're a joke. Let's see. I am going to with a veto. With a veto here. If they have like another force, I can counter again, but I kind of want this counter spell to be able to counter like Curator and whatnot, so they can't just like start hardcasting threats. This can't stop hardcast threats. I don't know. There's definitely an argument between these two cards. Did you guys see me just demolish Joefish there? I don't know if anyone caught that. Get dunked on? It's over? Concede? Nice. Dude, this sideboard is so ready for this matchup. It's incredible. I'm going to lose to them just having turn 1 grief, though, I think. Maybe not. We'll see. Feel veto being uncounterable versus living end is better than... Yeah, but living end can't resolve once the chalice is there. So, if I... You see what I'm saying? So, you get what I'm saying? They can't living end if I have the chalice. All I have to do is draw. Yeah, I have to draw the chalice. Right, and then I counter again. And if they counter again, then they're tapped out. Then I counter back with the counter spell, and now it's just, oh, now the thing resolves. If they hard cast something, I do have an answer to it because I have to ferry and whatnot. This is really rough. This hand is very bad into grief. I think this is a mulligan. Shoot. This is a keep, though. Back peak to fairy. Now I at least have like 2 hate pieces, though this one's a little bit on the slow side. They mulligan to 5. Where are my flusters, man? I like seeing them mulligan to 5, though. Much less likely that they're going to have a fast go off plus disruption. What is summary dismissal for, if not this deck? Tron. Thanks, Nebel. It is for Tron to catch Ulamog. That is historically what blue control players have played it for. It doesn't do anything special, really, against this deck. It's a counterspell that is way late against this deck. 4 mana is really rough to be trying to fight over this business with. Jeez, wow, this is an insane mold of 5. It's a good draw. But yeah, the one deck Summary Dismissal has always been for has been drawn. Counter Ulamog plus Catch the Exile trigger. It has a couple of other applications here, but I don't know. A 4 mana counterspell is bad against a lot of stuff in the format. It's certainly bad against the combo deck that goes off on turn 3. 2 cards in hand. That's tempting. It's tempting because if I go for Teferi, I want to be able to Verdict like right after that next turn. But I think I'm supposed to just have the counterspell up. Because there's a decent chance they just Shardless here. No, they have the red source. Ooh, they don't have it. Okay. Alright. I'm just playing Colonnade and saying go. I think this is the safer play. I don't think they have the thing. But I still think that this is more correct. In case they just do have it, I now have the like untapped Verdict. Draw land. Don't draw land. If they have it in responses to Teferi, it really sucks. I guess it doesn't, right? They go, well, no, it does, because they get to resolve grief, and they get to take my Supreme Verdict. If they get to do it, they get to take my Verdict. I need like one more land. If I can slam Teferi with Counterspell up, we're looking good. I'm just going to wait. I need to either draw a Fluster or a counter or a land. I can't Archmage's Charm. Land? Veto. Okay, that's, I mean, it's a good draw. That is a good draw. I'm playing a Teferi as soon as I find a land. Playing a Teferi. Just letting this resolve. I've got another Teferi in my hand. If I go to counter that and then they do have the outburst there, I lose. So I just wait until next turn. Chalice would be like my best draw here. Fluster's not terrible. If they are hard casting a force, yeah, I'm super just counterspelling this. No, come on. Why wouldn't they dispute this? Oh, okay. Nice. Big. No brazen. Come on, no brazen. This is the one scary turn right here. Not scary at all. So the scary turn right there is if they went brazen combo. Because then they grief, they take verdict, game's over. As long as they did not have a brazen, a way to bounce this plus a combo there, we were fine. We untap with just insane permission up. They're never resolving a brazen borrower and the game's over. Even if they hardcast a threat there, I can bounce it. If they have the hexproof guy, I can verdict, but then I'm a little bit shields down. Not totally though, because I get to play a land verdict and then still have veto up. Dude, that is a scary deck, but this deck was built with that deck in mind. 3 veto, 4 Teferi, 3 flusters, and it's still kind of scary. It's a fat giant. It's doing all right. We're 3-1 right now. But this deck is like, it was built with that in mind. All right, one more match time. Whew. Man, it feels good to play blue-white control again. This is just different magic, man. Different magic. We've played against Living End, Affinity. So we beat Living End, we beat Affinity. Burn. And Burn is I cannot pick a worse matchup than Burn. We lost to like a Mardu Burn deck round 1 that just demolished us. It was just over, and then we played against normal like Boros Burn after that. Beat Boros Burn, beat Affinity, beat Living End. We build different, sure. But yeah, this is a control deck that has got Cascade in its sights. We played Teamertron after this league. Not after this league. I'm honestly pretty tired. I said tonight was probably going to be like a 1-leaguer, and depending on how long that league was, I might do like a little after show thing or something like that. But I don't think I want to do a full Teamertron right now. I'd rather, especially with Dono decks, I'd rather like take them while I'm feeling good, because I want you to get your value out of the Dono, you know. All right, Luris. What's MP Commander? There's always Pig. I don't know if I can handle Pig after last time. I've used Summary Dismissal? No. I honestly don't know where I would want... I don't know where I would want that card if not against Tron. So, no, I haven't used it. Counterspell? Verdict? Okay. Oh, multiplayer. No, I don't want to play Commander. What is happening? Oh. So a deck that this list is not ready for is Mill. So we have 3-2'd. We have a lot of good spell interaction for them, but we don't have like the cheese Kozilek or nowadays it's Emrakul, unfortunately. Should have searched there. Trying to not do this at all. I understand that there's an argument to go for this earlier, so there's a less chance that they have Archive Trap, but I'd rather do it while I have interaction up. Come here, Crab. Titan Valaka triggers. That's interesting. You're kind of dead, though, if that's happening, right? Man, are they going to, like, slam it to Fairy? Bounce it? That would suck. Oh, they're going to Tasha's me for only 7. Easy. Wow, that's a... that was a really bad Tasha's. It hit no lands. Whoa. The no land Tasha, it only hit 7 cards? Oh, Kings, thank you. Oh, my God. 3,000 bits. Give me that 400k crown. Did that put you to 400k? Oh, snap, it did. That's a hot-ass crown. I can't believe they hit no lands with that Tasha. Holy cannoli. They hit no lands. That's insane. I don't want to play Commander either. It's basically just the European Song Festival. It doesn't matter who is best. Wait, what? Hey, what's up, Double Wave? How you doing? Kings, thank you again, man. That's insane. Thank you for supporting me that much and what I'm trying to do here. That is a crazy amount of support. We have a lot of my like biggest supporters ever here tonight, which is awesome. Donnie, Kings, Hendrick. Brian's even apparently here. Sneaky, it says Brian is here. a lot of my biggest all-time supporters. Sam, oh Sam, you're here too. Jess is here too. Hey, a lot of really a lot of them. Logical, not logical though. Logical has been my biggest supporter on the technical sides of the stream. The Discord would not be at all in the shape that it is without Logical. That is 100% true. Jess isn't real, Evan. We've been over the. Jess isn't real. Where's the pup? I don't know. He went. He had to use the bathroom. I took him out, and then he didn't come back in here. Yeah, logical is like the backbone of our everything behind the scenes. Spike is nothing. Get out of here, Spike. You're nothing. Man, that sounded like really mean. Even as a joke, that sounded too harsh. I feel bad now. Oh, this Tasha's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. Your pup is a Tron player at heart? How dare you say something like that to me? How dare you say something like that to me? Brady has played nothing but blue-white control for the entirety of his life. I think I lost all my 5-mana Teferis. This is kind of a brutal game. I think they exiled both of my hero Dominarias. Yeah, they totally did. Please direct all of your mean remarks to TikTok. Okay. I'll remember to do that. Ooh, that card mills me for 5. Nice. Man, I really want to cast Fact or Fiction. But I have to crack this Flooded Strand. And then, I don't know. Gonna get Archive Trap. They just, definitely have 2 Archive Traps in their hand, right? This crab has been so bad because they're just a Lurrus deck. You need to know? Oh, what do you need to know? Oh, if Logical is the backbone, what body part am I? Well, he's the backbone of our behind-the-scenes technical part. So, I feel what would the body part of the people that have financially supported me the most? The legs? Because they the legs? The feet? The legs? Probably legs. Yeah, probably arms and legs, yeah. The mods would be the liver as they flush out toxins. That makes sense. Who would be the brain? You'd be the wings? Wait a minute. What is this creature that we're creating? Hold on. They can just hardcast it at this point, so whatever. Hold on. We're making something else now. I'm your mustache. Wait, is it me we're building? What are we building? Alright, I'm gonna off and just mill myself for 5 while I have 11 cards in my library. Like a complete psychopath because I've lost this game 100%. I want to be a hoof. What are we? What is this creature? What is this? What are we making? It's got hooves and wings. What is this? And a mustache? Is it me still though? Is it? What are we making? I hate whatever this creature is. Unless it's... Is it me? Am I saying I hate myself? But I don't have wings or hooves. Think if Freddie Mercury was a flying centaur. That kind of tracks so far with all of the things we've... I'm the pincer. Oh my god. Hey, Harry, in all of this nonsense, I almost missed your sub. Thank you for subbing for 26 months. That's a lot of subs. You, Harry, are the toe next to the pinky on the foot that doesn't have a hoof on this monster we are creating. On the left, second left foot. Can I be the foil collection? Yes. This creature, of course, has a foil collection in its anatomy. Can I be the appendix because I should be removed at your earliest convenience? Oh my god. Sorry, Eslin, none of those are available. Not on this creature. You hate this matchup? Yeah, me too. It sucks when you don't have, like, the Emrakul. You gotta, the thing is, like, it's just one of those decks, you gotta pay the tax, you know? You gotta pay the mill tax, or it's just gonna get you. Pay the mill tax, or get milled, idiot. If logical is the backbone, I could see financial supporters being the ribs, since they could spare a rib to support you. Oh man, now I want ribs. Do I though? Last time I had ribs, they weren't very good. I had a bad experience with the last barbecue ribs I had, but I used to love them. What would I be? Well, I said all the like financial support. Like you are one of the people that have most financially supported me. I think legs. I think that's the one that makes sense. I'm gonna like fetch Shaka Hallowed Fountain here. No, the last ones I had were not homemade. No. So I think that's why they disappointed me. Can I be the heart? I want to be the heart. Yeah, you can be the heart. That's fine. I could see that being fine. Brady's the heart? Dibs on the foot? Corey, you're like knee. You're probably knee. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Why'd you shock? Why am I missing that line? Okay, so number one, they don't pressure my life total, so the cost of shocking is not that big. I fetched to get a land, so I searched my library, so now Archive Trap is legal, or is enabled, so I wanted to be able to like Flusterstorm the Archive Trap. Like the cost of doing that's really low, and it gives me protection from one of the scarier mill spells. Can I change to the Tapeworm? I wish you wouldn't. Corey's the earlobe. Dude. Corey hates being the knee. Brady is the brains. I don't think Brady is the brains because he's a dog. So I feel like he's more of like an emotional body part than like a cerebral one. I guess a guy can be a tapeworm. This is one horrible, horrible monster we've created, though. I feel genuinely bad for this beast. Can I be the wisdom teeth? Why would you want to be the wisdom teeth? That sounds awful. Monster's got a nice mustache, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man, I need to draw any white card, please. They're just like sitting back, playing lands, holding up, drown. What do you do if I mailed you my wisdom teeth? I'd be pretty upset. Wouldn't be thrilled. Gonna be honest with you, I really would not be thrilled with that. Brady is the soul. This is gonna sound sad, but I feel like Clancy should be the soul. Hi Evan, I'm a big fan of your stream, so I mailed you a piece of my head. What would you do if I mailed you me? Just the whole person? The whole you? I don't know. That'd be pretty scary. I think it could be any person that if they mail me them, that'd be kind of terrifying. Man, this is fun Magic. They cast one spell and now just nothing happens and they're just playing lands and I'm going to lose to it. Is human transmutation against TOS? I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I don't know. I guess I'll just cast a Solitude and have it get drowned and then lose. Oh. Are they gonna at least do these? Give me for 6 on the way out? Maybe I just do this and they can't do anything. And then I just kill them. I mean, if they had drown, they wouldn't use it to kill this. They can't push it. This might survive. If I had tap with this surviving, and then this is my hand, that could be very real. I might leave some boogers at home. Oh, that's just foul. This chat has just become completely degenerate now. I'm tapping out of this conversation. Boogers got involved, and now I'm out of here. Oh no, it super is. What just happened? They Kaya's Guiled me? What the hell? Why are they playing Kaya's Guile? In Mill? Seems bad. Ooh, I'm excited. Tonight, later on, we finish up here. I'm watching the 3rd Hobbit movie. I watched the first 2 yesterday for the first time. And I'm watching the 3rd one after this. I'm excited. I'll watch some Hobbit. Have they just put Lurrus in hand? Yo, why can't you stifle the Lurrus, the put Lurrus in hand? What's that about? Bam. Oh wait, best song. Best Witcher song. Castle Ardenvale time. I'm gonna meme on him here. Oh shoot, no, I'm not memeing on him. Shoot. I'm dumb. Don't archive trap me, I'm dumb. Okay. Fluster didn't work there. That was a bad meme on my part. They didn't cast any spells that turn. They put Lurrus in the hand. It's okay, Hendrik. To send wisdom teeth to streamers as payment to play Teamertron. Sheep, do not send me teeth. Do I need to make this an official stream rule? Don't send me teeth. Also, good luck with your wisdom teeth extraction. That is not a fun thing to go through. They have 7 cards in hand. What if they're not my teeth? Then super don't send them to me. Yeah, this is why I don't get a P.O. box, 100%. Because now, that P.O. box would just be filled with teeth. And you know what I don't need? A P.O. box filled with teeth. Yeah, I hope it's a good procedure for you. My wisdom teeth procedure was not very good. So I wish you the best of luck and hope that yours is nice and smooth. If I can recommend one thing, after your procedure, do not take blood thinners. That is, if there's one piece of advice I can give you that I learned during my experience, is do not take blood thinners immediately after having all 4 of your wisdom teeth taken out. Very bad time. Super bad time. Cannot recommend it. Take blood thickener. If anything, yes. Super not blood thinners, though. It's a good draw. I had my share of complications with wisdom teeth removal. It was horrible. It was so horrible that I can't even discuss it in chat since Donnie will get me unmodded. That's probably true. Man, should I have just slammed it there? I don't know. Maybe I should have with like counterspell up. Flusterstorm's getting kind of bad. Jesus Christ. Sight, that's awful. I'm trying to get them to like play this Luris. They're playing this Luris. Because I get to Cryptic here. Actually, do I? That is a good thing I did that first. Because it was only a plains left. That is a good thing I did that first. Just so I'd still have that fluster up. Hendrick MTG, but not banned. Just sub. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Maybe I fluster that. I don't know. That's a hot draw, dude. Don't mind a Dovin's veto right there. You want to hear a wisdom teeth horror story? Yeah, totally. Deal. Surprise, I have another one. Surprise, opponent. More Teferis. Yeah, like, why do they have prismatic endings against me? Their hand's just, like, full of prismatic endings. That's so bad against us. Oh my god, this is a hard cast archive trap. I'm gonna veto just because, I don't know, I want to be able to, like, counter grab, I think, because this is scary. Not weird, but it is disgusting, but I signed in on my other accounts for the joke. I'm not eager to tell that story. I'm not that eager to tell the story. Remember when I actually needed this account because getting suspended from chat for 10 minutes was a regular occurrence? Yeah. Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could get them to. Okay, well, it's just like lethal next turn if they just don't have a thing to play. I guess I don't make the 2/2 shark. How many 3-mana Teferis is too many 3-mana Teferis? The answer is not 4. Dude, don't play something I have to counter. Archive Trap mills me for 13, which puts me into 3. It's fine. I'll go to 3 cards. No! Why'd you time out Hendrik? With 2 mana up. Damn it! I played like a clown. I'm gonna get clowned because of it. I played so greedy. Damn it. Alright, well, I lose now. I do lose because I just played like that. I should have just countered the Archive Trap. Now I have to counter all those because they kill me if they resolve and they have a land drop. They have 2 cards in hand. I beefed it, man. I beefed it. I truly beefed it. I'm sorry. I threw it all away. Maybe their hand sucks. Maybe it's just 3 lands. Maybe it is just 3 lands. Cryptic. Charm. All my counter spells are gone. I should have just countered the Archive Trap, but I needed all of my mana to win. Dude, nobody wants a Gore Claw. All right, so the adjustments I think I would make for this deck is putting in all 3 Eldrazi Titans and a Gaia's Blessing and also a Nexus of Fate. This isn't any kind of a bias based on that league, that last match of that league, but yeah, I think these would be good additions to the sideboard. It just kind of feels like it's patching up a blind spot of the deck. You could probably take out these 3 cards. They just never came in anyways. And you know, at least bring in the all 3 different ones. Just bring them all in. And that's good. Just do that. Just play, you know, the good ones. And be ready for mill. That tasted good. Thanks for the 12 months. That's a whole year. Takes note. Good. Yes. Take notes on this. Do take notes on this. There will be a test later. Play these. Deck felt pretty good. You know, I'm pretty happy with a 3/2 right now with blue-white control. Gotta shake the rust off, right? It's been a while since I played with blue-white. I think Solitude's really good. I like the couple of chalices. I'm actually pretty into these chalices. I love the sideboard plan for Cascade decks. There's 3 of them, and all 3 are fairly popular. And just having a 6-card sideboard swap to dunk on them, and then also 6 cards main that dunk on them, feels like a really smart place to be right now. You hit them a lot in the leagues as well, and these cards are decent in other matchups. They do have their applications in a handful of matchups. They're not just good against these matchups. You wouldn't do this many if you were like not just, you know, trying to target these ones really hard. But we hit one of them this league, and it felt really good having all that business for them. But like Fluster's just kind of good in other places as well. Dovin's Veto's fine in other places. Teferi just feels pretty good right now. Chalice is alright. You know, it helped us win one of the burn matchups. Burn's going to be a really hard matchup for this deck. I am unbiased in this situation, but I feel like it lacks integrity. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, Kings banned Hendrick MTG, but not banned while it wasn't authorized, nor did it have a good reason to. I feel like Kings must apologize. Kings, apologize right now. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the thing, Kings, right? Like, sometimes we play Rips main. Control is a deck it's an archetype that is responding to a meta, right? You can't just play Control and have whatever answers you want to be playing. You got to be playing the ones that are lining up with the format, and Chalice is a pretty good one right now. Never. You're going to ban somebody that just subbed to me that didn't do anything? That sounds kind of unmodly of you, Kings. That doesn't seem like a great way for me to grow my stream, bud. Alright. Well, that was an interesting league. That was a lot of fun. Probably play some more blue-white coming up. What day is today? It's Wednesday. I don't have anything planned yet tomorrow. We have some donation decks coming up. That's going to be Sunday. Maybe we'll play some more Control stuff coming up tomorrow. You hate Mill? Yeah, for sure. This is a meme, but like this isn't a meme. I do think like a summary dismissal out, or you know what, even this card. I think that card's like really bad. I don't know about the summary dismissals, but get rid of that tempted thing and put it in Emrakul, and that's fine. Like mill is popular. Pay your mill tax. We have 4 Teferis, which makes this better, though. Yeah, they are still doing surgical stuff. Yeah, they can still get it with Tasha, but. I want to be like a psycho and play a monastery mentor or something in this board. But that's like, that might be memes. That might be memes. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. I have important business to take care of, and that is going and watching the 3rd Hobbit movie. So I'm gonna go do that. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't have plans yet tomorrow, but we'll figure out something. Saturday, I believe this Saturday, we're gonna be playing some more Knights of the Old Republic. So if you want to see some of that. Saturday, Sunday, some Legacy. We got a cool Legacy deck to play now. We have that donation list from Nebel. If you're new, you enjoyed the content, haven't followed yet, please consider following. And that's it. That's it. You have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later. Oh, why did that raid not work? Raid? There it is. All right. See you later.